Finally, it's finally here. Hello, welcome once again to Stuff and Things, where I like to talk about stuff and occasionally even things. I'm your good friend Bradley, and today we're doing a box opening, and it's for something that I've been very excited about receiving for several weeks now. In fact, I think it goes all the way back to April, where I first learned about this product and wanted to review it on the channel. It is a really cool journal system. It is called the ROTERFADEN Taschenbegleiter. ROTERFADEN Taschenbegleiter? I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this. It's a German product. It's really cool. And finally, from Germany, we have the package in hand, and I'm going to just open it for you today, kind of take a look at what this system entails. You know, in the past, I've used the Midori Traveler's Notebook, the full size that we have here. I have also used the passport size here, probably use the passport size much more than the full size. And this is a system that I think could maybe replace both of these, the passport size and the full size Midori Traveler's Notebook, or now, as they call it, the Traveler's Company, Traveler's Notebook. So I'm very excited about this. I'm very curious to see what we've got in here. I mean, I know basically what this is going to be, so let's just crack this open and see what we've got here. Okay, all the way from Germany. This took weeks to arrive. And inside, let's get rid of the packing slip. We have 2 packets. I think that's it. We can get rid of this. Wrapped in pink paper here. So let's open up this one first. Here we go. Ah, it's opening. Aha. So here we have the ROTERFADEN Taschenbegleiter. So ROTERFADEN, or ROTERFADEN, again, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce it. It means red thread, and that's kind of their trademark with this company. And then the Taschenbegleiter means something like bag companion. I asked my fiance who is learning German, and that's what she said it meant. So here we have a notebook system. This is an A5 size. It's a leather cover. It has an elastic backing or an elastic spine. And inside, the thing that I think is so cool about this system are these clips. So they are like spring-loaded metal clips. And instead of the Midori method, which I can show you, where did I put the passport size? Here, where you have elastic bands that come through the spine of the leather cover, and then you can place your journal refills in those elastic bands. This has these clips. And I think it's going to be a really cool, really interesting way of just having a journal or a journal cover where you can have all the different little inserts that you want with a form factor that I really like. Because I like the Midori a lot, but I would like a full A size so that I can use almost any notebook I want that's A5 sized. The fact that you have to buy these kind of strangely sized Midori inserts, you don't have to buy their brand. There are other companies that make those sizes and those shapes, but it limits you a little bit, and I like having something that's a little more standard. So this is A5 size. I think they also do an A6 and maybe B4. I can't remember. The European paper sizes are different than they are in the US. So we have a little insert here. Lift the clips, everything fits, drop the clips. A little information about the Taschenbegleiter. Put that aside. More information, we'll look at that later. We are going to do a full review of this eventually, but I just wanted to show you kind of initially what I thought of it, what it looks like when you get this. Like I said, they're located in Germany. There are some American companies that carry these. I wish there were more. I would like to expand just the notoriety of this brand because I think it looks really cool. And obviously, once I do my full review, I can make that decision for sure as to whether or not I think this is something I can recommend, but just looks like such a cool system so far. Little postcard or something. So here we go. Dein roter Faden. So there's the red thread there. Very cool. Einen roten Faden stickt dir. I don't know what that means. So here we go. This is a leather journal cover, elastic on the back, like I mentioned, on the spine, metal clips. I have a suede lining on this. That's one thing on the ROTERFADEN website. You can kind of configure your own. You can pick different linings, you can pick different configurations, you could have different pen loops and things. Maybe a zipper pocket there, I think, was one of the options that you could have. I just chose the suede lining. That's the only thing I changed. I thought I had requested some engraving on here, but maybe not. I can't remember when I actually did the final order, but you can get it engraved as well. So you have a full-size pocket here, you have a smaller pocket there, and then two smaller pockets here. I'm kind of thinking now that I did this in suede that maybe I should have picked the felt that they have, that's kind of the standard lining, because I'm thinking the suede might get a little bit too stretchy. Hopefully that's not the case. But I just like the idea of leather, and the felt was rather thick as well, and I wanted to keep this less bulky. Looks like they included a little pencil for you here. It came with an included loop, and I don't know that it's going to be big enough to fit a fountain pen. This is a, I mean, it can kind of work. That's a Lamy 2000 there. But I don't know that I would have a fountain pen on the outside of the book anyway, but you can request to have a larger pen loop instead of just the standard size. So here's how this system works. I don't have all the inserts that I want to try with this yet, but for now I have, this is just the Midori MD grid paper journal. And if I can find the middle of this, I think it's around there somewhere. You just place it in. So I'm gonna close these clips for now. And you close the clips down on it. And then it is in the journal. It's in the cover like that. That's pretty cool. This is kind of a thick journal to be in this. I don't think I would have one as thick in this notebook system, but it will fit. This is, God, I think 84 pages, something like that, or 84 sheets. And it'll lay flat because of the way these clips are made. You have a really nice surface there to write on, and you can put whatever you want. Like, I also have here, this is a, was this a Moleskine? Yeah, this is a Moleskine, and it's a sketch pad. So it's just a blank kind of textured paper for sketching. And I thought this would be cool. Let's see if this actually works. Maybe this is going to be too big, but if I can slide it in this back pocket, I may have to cut a little bit of this cardboard off, but then that's going to fit really nicely in the back there. And you still see that you have plenty of room. I mean, it depends on how much you want to shove in here and how thick you want it to get. But that is perfectly manageable and not bad at all. I do have some of their inserts that I ordered. I'm going to take out this Midori one for now. Put that aside. Here, we have a few inserts, and I can't even really remember what I ordered. But let's take a look. They make their own proprietary inserts, but like I said, you have an A5 sized ROTERFADEN Taschenbegleiter. You can get A5 sized notebooks. They should fit. So here we have a Zu-tun-Listen, which is a to-do list. 40 perforated pages of recycled paper in twin colors. So that is really cool. So you can make out a list. I think Midori makes a list similar to this, and then the pages are perforated, as you can see, and then you can rip it out when you're done. Here we have, oh, this is their sketchbook. Okay, 48 pages, sketchbook, fairly nice, thick paper. I think that would take pencil really well, maybe even pen and ink, maybe watercolor. It might be a little much for watercolor, but very cool. So that's a sketchbook there. I probably would go with a sketch pad like I have here, the moleskin sketch pad. And then this is the 3-piece, opens a where is this? I don't even remember. I think these are plastic sleeves for pictures. 3 Stück über sehr offen. 3 pieces, opens at top and folded. Okay, yeah, it doesn't actually say the name of the product on there, but I think these are just card sleeves or picture sleeves. They make card sleeves as well for business cards. So you have 3 of these, and oh yeah, so this is cool. So you could put this in the clips like that, and then if you wanted to, you could put an entire piece of, you know, standard paper in there, and then it would fold over. You could also put pictures or anything that you wanted to keep. I was thinking, I think of using this to put maybe ink cartridges or just other little odds and ends. So I thought I would try that. It was only a couple bucks. So if we have a few of these inserts, let's see what we can try. Like I said, I think what I would do with this is just cut a little bit of the back off so then I can have it seated a little bit more deeply in the notebook like that. I think that would work. Let's try, this is the sketchbook. Try to open it to the middle. The nice thing about these inserts is that they're all bound flat like that. So they open up completely flat, and they're just stitched together with some thread and a little bit of glue in the back, it looks like. So I can use one of these. And let's say I put one of these here. Like so. And then maybe the to-do list in the middle, or on the end. Flip it up. And there you go. Not too thick, not too crazy. I'm not sure exactly that I will have this exact configuration in here, but that seems to work pretty well. I don't know. We'll see about the sketch pad. Not totally sure about that. And then I was trying to think of how I could hold pens and pencils in here. You could have extra pen loops included. I did get these little pocket protectors though, and I was thinking of maybe I could slide them in here into this pocket and then use that as a way of holding pens and pencils so they wouldn't escape. We'll see, that might make it a little too bulky, but maybe not a bad idea. Anyway, I'm really excited about this. I think it's gonna work really well. I have some of the thinner Midori MD notebooks. So they have the ones that are about, I think about a third of the size of this one in grid paper. So I think I'll probably use those as inserts. And I'm just gonna try this for a couple weeks, see what I think about it, and then I will report back to you with the full review. But as of now, I'm pretty impressed. I think this is gonna work really well. I just like the whole design aesthetic of this. I like the functionality, the leather. Smells amazing. It seems really thick, really supple, really good quality. And hopefully this is all gonna hold together really well. The stitching seems really nice. The quality seems nice. So in a few weeks, I will report back to you and let you know what I think about the ROTERFADEN Taschenbegleiter notebook system. Until next time, until we meet again, I've been your good friend Bradley. You've been the audience. This has been Stuff and Things. I'll see you later.